Northern Michigan overall is considered a safe place to live, but if you haven't been in Northern Michigan much, you may not be familiar with each area and maybe some of the little things that make it not as safe as other areas. Hi, I'm Geno 𝐍𝐸𝐴ngelo, a local Northern Michigan real estate broker specializing in helping you relocate to Northern Michigan. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, please hit the subscribe button. It allows us to reach more people, which also allows us to make better videos for you. The first town we're going to talk about is Cheboygan. Now, I think Cheboygan personally gets a bad rap. It's a great little town with a great hospital located on the shores of Lake Huron, the Cheboygan River, and even Mullet Lake. If you are looking for waterfront property in Northern Michigan, look no further than Cheboygan, where you're going to find much more bang for your buck. If you look at the more expensive surrounding areas like Petoskey, Harbor Springs, or even Traverse City, the median price for a house there is almost double what it is in Cheboygan. You can get a house on the water in Cheboygan for $450,000. Now, of course, there are houses that are a lot less expensive in Cheboygan, and there are houses that break the $1 million mark. But you definitely get more bang for your buck in Cheboygan when it comes to waterfront recreational properties. The second town I want to talk about is Boyne Falls. Now, you may or may not know that the popular Boyne Mountain Resort is located in Boyne Falls, Michigan. In 2023, the median sale price for a home in Boyne Falls was $311,000, which is almost half of what it was in Petoskey. And a fun fact, there is a part of Boyne Falls that does qualify as Petoskey schools, meaning you can live in a much less expensive area and still have your kids go to one of the best schools in Northern Michigan. Another thing that I love about Boyne Falls is it's a quick drive to a lot of places. It's located about halfway between Petoskey and Gaylord and just a short drive up M75 to the very popular Boyne City, which has a great downtown and obviously Lake Charlevoix. Northern Michigan is really about a quality of life. And I like to look at a scale of the price it costs to live someplace and what the quality of life is like. And I believe the towns we're talking about today, such as Boyne Falls, encompass that. You can buy a house for $250,000 or $300,000 and have the same quality of life just about as living in the much more expensive neighboring cities. Number 3 is my personal favorite. It's because where I grew up and I still have a home nearby there. Indian River, Michigan. Indian River is located just off of I-75 and has one of the best summer living lifestyles you could find. It has a bunch of fun rivers. It has 2 of the best lakes in Northern Michigan, which are Burt and Mullet Lake. And it also has tremendous golf courses and tons and tons of state property, which allows you to use your side-by-sides and 4x4s. Also, this is a very affordable place to live. The median sale price in Indian River last year was $255,000. And also, this is gonna sound like a lot, but the median sale for a waterfront home in Indian River was $670,000, which I agree is a lot of money, but for a waterfront property, that is still almost half as much as it is in Petoskey or Harbor Springs. Meaning for an affordable price, you can get a great waterfront house and still be driving distance to Petoskey, Harbor Springs, and even Gaylord, making Indian River a great choice. And also, when I went to college in Metro Detroit, I used to laugh because from Rochester Hills, Michigan to Indian River, I used to say there were 3 turns from my parents' house to my dorm, meaning from anywhere in Metro Detroit, Indian River is an easy trip just up I-75, making it very accessible and a fan favorite for those living in Oakland and Macomb counties. Probably one of the most up and coming towns in Northern Michigan over the last 5 years is East Jordan. East Jordan has a very affordable median price range at $234,000. And similar to the other towns we talked about today, East Jordan has very affordable waterfront compared to the other areas. Now, a large portion of Lake Charlevoix is on East Jordan, and the East Jordan side of Lake Charlevoix is much less expensive than the Boyne City or Charlevoix side. So something to take in consideration if you aren't particularly set on one side of the lake and you're just looking for the most bang for your buck, you're going to want to consider East Jordan. Also, East Jordan's downtown has done a great job over the last couple of years of development. They've got a great restaurant, which I love to go to, called The Foundry, which also has a location in Elk Rapids. If you're ever in East Jordan and you want a great spot to eat, make sure you check out The Foundry. Also, while the waterfront median price is a little bit higher than the other area we talked about, when you look at the quality of waterfront homes that they have there, with the median price at $1.4 million, you still get a lot of bang for your buck compared to the other areas. Last but not least, let's talk about Gaylord, Michigan. Now, you may or not heard, as of the recording of this, Amazon just announced that they have purchased half of the Gaylord Airport and will be putting a distribution center in Gaylord, Michigan, which is a great development for Northern Michigan. Gaylord has sort of always been the hub for big box stores in Northern Michigan, meaning they've had a Lowe's, a Home Depot, a Walmart, and many other big box stores that some of the surrounding areas don't have, which causes a lot of people to travel from Petoskey, Indian River, Harbor Springs to Gaylord for those types of things. Also, Gaylord is a very safe place to live with 50% less violent crimes than the national average. If you're looking for a place with a lot of amenities and low home prices, you're gonna love Gaylord because it gives you both. Gaylord is still not as expensive as the surrounding areas and is a very easy place to live with all the conveniences you need located close by. I hope after watching this video you can see that Northern Michigan, while getting very expensive, still has some affordable options that will allow anybody with any budget to live here. If after watching this video you'd like to learn more about living in Northern Michigan or anything else Northern Michigan real estate related, please reach out to me directly at 231-487-6141.